Hi there, and glad to be in your space on this week's edition of your favorite television program Sunday Special, where we celebrate people, events, and culture. Happy new month of November. How exciting and wonderful it is as we gradually approach the end of this amazing year 2025, and we say all thanks to God Almighty. As always on this program, stay tuned for interesting features that will grace your screen and make your evening truly special. But first, let's have the news segment. I am Essie Owamaka, and you are welcome on board. A 20-year-old music artist whose stage name is Steady Boy was arrested by NDLEA operatives while attempting to take delivery of a large consignment of loud, a strain of cannabis concealed in the United States of America. Sawa Khalid Ibrahim reports that operatives also uncovered a clandestine laboratory where Colorado, a synthetic strain of cannabis, is being produced in Lagos.
Building located at an estate in Lagos, where large quantities of freshly cooked Colorado and various precursor chemicals for drug production are being produced. Owned and operated by a 30-year-old who is now in custody. In another operation in Lagos, NDLEA operatives raided the enclave of a 25-year-old drug dealer in Mushin, where 16 compressed blocks of Ghana Loud, a strain of cannabis, as well as designer sachet and bottles of Colorado were recovered from him.
1 of 16, 2 of 16.
A music artist, Steady Boy, was arrested by NDLEA operatives while attempting to take delivery of a large consignment of loud concealed inside 3 cartons of bathtub imported along with other items such as clothes and gadgets from New York, United States of America. In Kaduna, NDLEA operatives on patrol along Abuja-Jos Highway intercepted a consignment of 84,710 capsules of tramadol coming from Onitsha, Anambra State, and heading to Bauchi. A follow-up operation in Bauchi led to the arrest of the 27-year-old recipient. 3 suspects were arrested at Abeokuta, Ogun State, after a team of NDLEA officers tracked their movement from Benin Republic and eventually intercepted their boss with a total of 1,779 kilograms skunk recovered from them. In Abuja, Salwa Khalil Ibrahim, NTA News.
In a rapidly changing economy, the private sector remains the engine of growth, innovation, and job creation. But sustaining that momentum requires continuous collaboration between government and industry leaders. That partnership took center stage in Lagos as the Minister of State for Finance, Doris Uzoka Anite, led the maiden edition of the federal government's Private Sector Dialogue Series themed Southeast Finance and SME Growth Roundtable. Joy Kenabakboya has details.
Dialogue brought together government officials, business leaders, and entrepreneurs from the Southeast with a shared goal to make it easier for enterprises to grow and prosper.
Over the years, we only saw it in TV, that 150 billion is being budgeted by government. We only see it in pages of newspaper. It never gets to us. This is the first time government is telling us we will be part of it.
On the issue of the tax, actually is where we are concerned, because an average trader did not in any way understand the current tax reform.
The focus should be more on project finance rather than corporate finance.
Convener and Minister of State for Finance, Doris Uzoka Anite, explained that the dialogue was created to make government more responsive by listening directly to entrepreneurs and addressing their challenges. She added that under President Bola Tinubu's leadership, government is determined to build an economy where businesses not only survive but succeed.
Under the leadership and influence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are convening this dialogue to make government more present, responsive, and accountable, to move closer to the people, to listen, to understand, and to act. Because at its core, the work of government is to serve the people, not in words, but in deeds, not from a distance, but through genuine partnership.
The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, highlighted the administration's ongoing reforms in tax and trade facilitation.
The dialogue that you asked for, I can assure you, will play a big role. There needs to be dialogue, there must be dialogue. Even the feedback that we are hearing here today is telling us that there is need for more explanation, more clarification, and when it comes to major reform, it's all about the timing, it's all about the sequencing, and as you say, it's all about the consultation.
Participating government agencies outlined various support programs and incentives designed to help businesses grow. The dialogue concluded with a renewed commitment to strengthen public-private collaboration for sustainable economic development and shared prosperity. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakboya, NTA News.
And talking sports, Los Angeles Dodgers won their third World Series to become the first team to defend their title in over 2 decades. With details on more, let's join Suleiman Musa on Sports Update.
Male and 8 female teams are competing for glory in the 2026 National Hockey Super League, currently taking place at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium's Package B hockey pitch. In the men's opening round played on Saturday, Police Machine set the pace for a commanding 9-1 win over IGP Flickers, while Kada Stars hammer Adamawa 13-0. Plateau narrowly defeated Ikiti 1-0, and Niger Flickers overpowered Team Katsina with a 10-0 triumph. The Hockey Federation praised the tournament as a significant achievement for grassroots hockey development, pledging ongoing growth and innovation within the sport in Nigeria.
The attendance has been very okay. At least we have about 13 teams for male, and then we have 8 teams for female. So it's very, very good time to be able to now end the year.
And with our recent performance winning the bronze medal in Egypt, you can tell we are where we're supposed to be in the male category.
To other news, the Los Angeles Dodgers secured their second consecutive World Series title and their third in 6 years with a 5-4 victory in extra innings against the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 7 on Saturday, reinforcing their status as the dominant team in Major League Baseball during this era. And finally, Iga Swiatek and Elena Rybakina made strong statements with their opening victories in the first day of the WTA Finals in Riyadh. Wimbledon champion Swiatek, aiming to capture the season-ending finals title for the second time, needed only 61 minutes to defeat Australian Open winner Madison Keys with a 6-1, 6-2 win. Kazakhstan's 6th seed Rybakina also showcased her dominance, winning her match against American 4th seed in just 57 minutes in the Serena Williams group on Saturday. The top 8 women's players in both singles and doubles are competing in Saudi Arabia with a total prize pool of £12 million at stake. With Sports Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
Away from the news segment now, we'll go on a short break, and Sunday Special will return shortly after this timeout to join us again.
Coming to town.
It's Christmas season, a time to spread love, jolly, and be merry. Where would you love to be?
Worry no more. It's happening here at the NTA Lagos Channel 10 Christmas Family Fun Fair.
The 2025 Christmas celebration promises to be fun-filled with lots of activities for your maximum excitement.
There will be games,
chess competition,
Ludo,
shout out to your loved ones,
school presentation,
bounce on the castle,
and so much more.
Date is Monday night to 12th December 2025, with Monday night being the opening ceremony.
There will be so much more to eat and drink. Gate fee, 3,000 naira per child.
Venue, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Joshua Yaba Lagos. Time 10 a.m.
For sponsorship and advert placement, please call Chibuzo 0812 324 5519
or Fadike on 0803 913 8161 and Jimo on 0803 830 1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Christmas Family Fun Fair. Don't miss out. Save the date.
Mark your calendars.
Let's jingle and rock this Christmas.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops.
With just 250,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812 324 5519
and Jimo
on 003 830 1669.
NTA Lagos premises affordable just for you. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Sunday Special, our weekend magazine program where we celebrate people, events, and culture. Moving on now to some interesting stories. Let's talk about journalists like myself now. Journalism places on the shoulders of practitioners responsibilities to work with the truth, be objective and impartial, while ensuring that the voiceless have a voice in any given society. However, media practitioners have continued to be soft targets for individuals or groups who have something to hide from the prying eyes of journalists. Musa Toliat in this report x-rays crimes against journalists and the way forward.
The rate for crimes against journalists stands at 85%, which is persistently high. Between 2006 and 2024, more than 1,700 journalists have been killed worldwide, with close to 9 out of 10 cases remaining judicially unresolved. The grim statistics show how dangerous the job has become, especially in war-torn areas. 2nd November every year is therefore a day set aside by UNESCO to highlight needless attacks on journalists and the need for governments across the world to do more to protect them.
The truth is bitter. Nobody wants his shady deals to be exposed, and that's what the media does.
Sadly, practitioners have continued to grapple with state actors who have become main perpetrators of crimes against journalists.
No society can do without media. We must communicate. Even this same media that government brutalizes are the same media that they also use in canvassing their programs, their policies to the people. So why must, when it is convenient for you, you pally us? When it's not convenient for you, you come attacking us and you come also brutalizing us.
It's not only government, even the individuals who journalists are also advocating for should not do something that will affect the practice of journalism. We've had instances where journalists have been attacked on the streets.
We've had incidences where police officers, just round up journalists alongside protesters or hoodlums sometimes. We've had cases where some police officers shoot canisters of tear gas to where journalists are doing a protest.
They will detain some people illegally without concrete evidence. And because many of these things go unpunished, we have so many cases that we will not even see to the end of the case.
The 1999 Constitution does not specifically provide for the protection of journalists, but Section 39, subsection 1 grants freedom to receive and impart information without interference.
We have what we call shrinking freedom. The freedom that journalists have and the public is shrinking. Every day what is guaranteed for us in the Constitution is not being allowed. And that is not right, because we are in a democracy and this is the time that we have the best of freedom.
There are stated laws when it comes to protest that police and other security operatives are supposed to go by in terms of protecting journalists. If security operatives, particularly police officers, flout these laws or orders, they should be punished by the law.
Violence against journalists are also not gender sensitive.
We have a lot of young women journalists, they complain of being harassed online. There are so many threats coming. Personally, I've gotten some threats many years back. We need our government and other stakeholders to do more in terms of protecting media practitioners.
As the world marks International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, the call for stronger accountability, deterrence, and better protection for journalists gets louder by the day.
It's important that the judiciary should not compound the problem by cooperating with the law enforcement agency to detain journalists unnecessarily.
Just imagine if we don't throw spotlight to some of these issues. It is the spotlight we have thrown to some of these issues. That's why we are seeing the changes we are seeing. And when you and I, like this report is bringing this issue into the front burner, we don't know how many people in authority that will see that can bring about the needed reform.
Okay, thank you, Musa, for that beautiful report. The message is clear. Journalists play a crucial role in protecting the truth and giving a voice to the voiceless. Therefore, society must put hands together to protect journalists from all forms of harm and intimidation. Now, Nigeria's natural resources are extremely important to the country's economic development, social well-being, and environmental sustainability. Making good use of these resources is essential for national progress and future prosperity. Our correspondent has details.
Is richly blessed with natural resources ranging from oil and gas to solid minerals and fertile farmland. Experts say with proper timing and effective harnessing of these resources, the nation is capable of boosting both import and export performance, improving its GDP and strengthening the national. Despite being Africa's largest oil producer, the country still grapple with high fuel costs following the subsidy removal, while Niger Delta continues to face severe environmental pollution. Some Lagos residents are calling on the government to strengthen strategy for managing natural resources to promote national development.
I think we have to look at amending the constitution of the country so that it will enable the regions where these natural resources are located to be able to control their resources. If we're able to do that, then investors will have more confidence to say, oh, they're coming in to invest in Nigeria. And the current government, everybody, the current government has its hands dipped in everything. And the money that is coming from those resources are not being used to develop the country.
Proper people being in power, no situation of nepotism. When you are qualified for the position, you should be able to be there. Not that when family connection, you are not capable of being there. But just because you want to end corruption, politics, and you are just putting people there, they should put credible and capable people that can handle the position.
A geophysics emphasizes the need for intentional policies and effective implementation to ensure the national resources benefits all Nigerians.
We have to put the right people in the right places. And again, it's not all about the government, it's all about people. It's only people that will execute. Policies are made on paper. It's people that will make this execution, make sure that these policies of government are translated into actionable items that we all can benefit. Once those things are actually taken care of, we'll now start seeing the value that is added to our lives. And this value will come in the form of maybe foreign direct investments into Nigeria, even our own technologically driven activities.
From expert insights to citizen opinion, the message remains clear. Nigeria's natural resources hold great promise, but their true value lies in effective management and responsible utilization. Education, research, and government commitment remains crucial to ensure these resources drive sustainable national growth. In Lagos.
Okay, so Nigeria is blessed with rich natural resources, so let's endeavor to protect it and make good use of our natural resources. Now to another interesting report. In Nigeria, matching outfits in traditional attire, fondly called Asoebi among the Yoruba, are usually worn to celebrate loved ones on different occasions. The practice cuts across cultural boundaries and ethnic lines, serving as a unifying expression of identity and festivity. In this report, Grace Ayinla takes a closer look at the benefits and cultural relevance of this vibrant clothing trend.
The name Aso-Ebi is derived from the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria. Aso means clothes, while Ebi means family. No major celebration feels complete without a splash of color, elegance, and unity expressed through Aso-Ebi, a tradition of wearing matching outfits to honor loved ones or special occasions. From weddings and birthdays to funerals, Aso-Ebi has become more than just clothing. It symbolizes love, solidarity, and belonging. Families, friends, and even colleagues proudly adorn these attires to show support and strengthen social ties.
In the past, Aso-Ebi used to be just something for immediate family members, and that's why it's called Aso-Ebi.
Individual people have opinion, their personal opinion in taking Aso-Ebi.
It's more or less like a cultural theme, especially for us here in Nigeria and maybe the Southwest.
A uniform.
Relationships that endure are often built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and love. However, one of the most significant barriers to maintaining a healthy relationship is the presence of ego. Ego refers to our sense of self-importance, pride, and self-image. The concept of ego plays a significant role in shaping our interactions and relationships.
The name Aso-Ebi is derived from the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria. Aso means clothes, while Ebi means family. No major celebration feels complete without a splash of color, elegance, and unity expressed through Aso-Ebi, a tradition of wearing matching outfits to honor loved ones or special occasions. From weddings and birthdays to funerals, Aso-Ebi has become more than just clothing. It symbolizes love, solidarity, and belonging. Families, friends, and even colleagues proudly adorn these attires to show support and strengthen social ties.
In the past, Aso-Ebi used to be just something for immediate family members, and that's why it's called Aso-Ebi.
Individual people have opinion, their personal opinion in taking Aso-Ebi.
It's more or less like a cultural theme, especially for us here in Nigeria and maybe the Southwest.
A uniform.
Relationships that endure are often built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and love. However, one of the most significant barriers to maintaining a healthy relationship is the presence of ego.
All right, we do apologize for the mix-up in that report. This is where we draw the curtain on this week's edition of Sunday Special. Do keep a date with us, same time, same station next week. Until then, do have a pleasant week. I am Essie Owamaka. Thanks for being there.